Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough here. My name is Malkazair, riding my chocobo. So last we played, we were dealing with the Sylphs over here as one of the beast tribes. That's the whole map. I don't need to see that. Earn the trust. Yeah, I did the dancing, but I didn't actually turn in the mission. So let's go ahead and do that now. It's Ida. Malkazair, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Boom. Alright, Papa Limo. Malkazair, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home on Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, say. That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. Who better off inquiring with Hearer Amedia. Of the Gridanians who reside here, she is most likely to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. Just a bunch of back and forth. That's fine. Praise to be to the elements, I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. These Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around, that's miles, are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Komuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright, so we have to kill a bunch of things, or 2 things it looks like. And find brownie bushes. Shouldn't be a problem. I fully expect to get to level 30 tonight and go get my new job. Every job that starts before level 30 gets an upgrade at level 30. It's a boring weevil. Oh, that's a nail. No, I'm not going to do the fate. I'll get that on the way back. I need to get these anyway. Even though fate music is good. I do like fate music. Quite a bit. Oh man, there's one. Slash. Need some more abilities already. Well, it won't be long. I'll get there. I knew there was something on the map I wanted to see. There it is. It's the Empire. Whatever. Imperial Fortress. No bueno. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, is he still following me? He'll tether in a second. There we go. So he just tethered back to where he's supposed to be. Oh, what are the chances? And I don't have a whole lot of mounts, but still. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Here's some brownie bush. It looks like a mushroom. Oh, legends say that Eorzea was inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores to paint their faces in battle. Okay. Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to this one's abode, but few are likely to be friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asked dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one asked dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to homes of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. This one begs of dancing one to help this one know more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones. Yes. Dancing one will speak to these ones here and walking ones in the hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of a dancing one. Okay, so chitty chat, chat, chat. What do you have, Polixia? Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one is seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Oh, I'll go down there in a second. Going back to the Hawthorne hut. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. And scary ones have scary friends. I wish I had the mount speed increase. What's a waddle? Right about that. That is not... I found that online. I did not make that up. But it's very, very clever. Eventually, it should be a level 30 as well, maybe 35. I will be able to do a quest and get my, I think I said it before, my companion Chocobo as an actual fighting companion. And I still haven't looked up how to get it flying in the old world maps. Really, I went all the long way around? Of course I did. Why not? No, I don't want to talk to you. There we go. There's some types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Inclad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. Simply assumed they were adventurers. Okay, so I just got information saying that they were indeed here. There's always stuff in the background. Even though the walking areas are pretty limited, there's always something. It's cool just to look around sometimes. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? Yeah, chat. Oh, couldn't see I was making some emotes there. This one sees. Steel walking ones for the Empire carry boxes and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right there. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go look for steel ones, yes? I get to go beat up some imps. Oh, it's behind me. Really? Run until you are no longer following me. Alright. Looks like someone's already here. I'll help him finish this up. So I can just get to mine real quick. So the signifier is usually my first target because I think they're the ones who heal. Oh, hit me with paralysis. Every few seconds I stop moving. Yep, they can't do anything. Character's name is Googly Moogly. Oh, I was interrupted by the paralysis. Yep. Oh, he has a title. Part of the party. That's what you get for doing multiple roulettes. Which I have not done any on this character yet. Haven't really needed to. Later, Ziz Gorlin. Dancing One is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one is worried. Dancing One found something? Oh, Quartermaster's log. Nice. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. This one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How does Steel Walking Ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to Steel Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home. Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. It's so exhausting reading what they say. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside of Losalis alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. I thought they said they got rid of a bunch of quest bloat. Like this would be a good chunk, but maybe they felt this is necessary to continue the story. Really? Ridiculous. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Losalis. Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than the ones that summon a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this likely a place to build a home, but then a meddling one arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Yeah. Jeez, everything's aggroing to me today. I'm very popular. Was a fate that just started like a minute ago. These usually last for like 15 minutes. But Klaxu refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. This one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Klaxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread in the forest floor. These things will lead Helpful one to Klaxio, but hurry before touch ones take Klaxio away. Back and forth. Hopefully we'll get something moving on tonight as opposed to just doing back and forth stuff all night. I mean, it is part of the story, but yeah. Only the more boring part. I'll at least get to a dungeon. Did I miss it? No, there he is. Jumping Jigga. Oh, here we go. A duty. Meddling one is back. This one told the meddling one to be gone. Oh, Kamuxio. This one will never go back. Never. Uh-oh. Touched ones? Touched one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Malchazar. These sylphs have been tempered. Brought under the brawl of the primal Rama. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit. These sylphs exist only to serve their deity. I'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Time to fight! Klaxio, these ones are your friends. Come with these ones. Serve primal one. No, this one is good. Never go to bad ones. Meddling one is not smart to Meddling one's not smart to anger this. I can speak. This one has many friends in the forest. Whatever, Bugnapper. Morble? Things are going so well. Oh, Morbles. You and your bad breath. Alright, I'll take this one down. Where's the Screech? Oh, it's way over there, okay. Happily, when I can handle this beast, you take care of the sylphs. Yes, the sylphs are almost done. Bad breath is no good. I'm not getting hit by that stuff. Oof. There's all sorts of bad status effects that come with that. Hurry up, Papalino. I can't bear the stench any longer. Classic. They changed it into more balls. Oh, it's running away. I'm doing the best I can. If we dispatch the sylphs, then surely. Aw, I wanted to kill it. And this one is safe? This one is so scared. Klaxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Klaxio unharmed? Still in the position of wits? Muxio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Klaxio. That Klaxio is safe. Fills with this one with joy. Muxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with the other ones. This one fears that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. This one is wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return a Little Solace to be the Kamuxio and friendly one. Well, that should see to that. Let's see, return a little solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Peace. Level no longer synced. Yay! What level are these anyway? This one is a level 22 quest, okay. Alright. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. The helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has no many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindness and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take help. Helpful One to see the Elder One. But the Elder One is... Uh-oh. Where is the Elder One? My mount speed in Middle Lenosia. Look at that. I got the mount speed increase. In all the locations. Central Thanalan, Western Thanalan, East Shroud, Central Shroud. Oh, at least not everywhere, but a good amount. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one may promise to take Kind One to see the Elder, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarin, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarin for this one? And Kind One comes for Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. I need to go... Let's just teleport. Figure it out. Aha! Alright. Too bad you can't use a mount in town. Still never understood why that was the case. But indeed it is. Ah. A lot of people around here. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if you were up to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis in our hands. We can assure that the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Milko at Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. That Frenchman. Do I have that teleport? Yes, I do. Hey, Hex. Good evening. I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself? Wait, do I have that? Ooh, delivery Moogle. I'll talk to him in a second. I want to make sure that I have it. Oh, look at the new mount. Ridiculous. I do have that Chocobo keep, okay. Yeah? Yeah, me too, man. Message from Commander Huloi, you say? Hopefully I'm not pronouncing that right. The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, my friend. The wood wheelers have eyes under every leaf, bent behind every branch. If the Elder isn't anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay, so we need to head south. Do another new area. Oh, so here, I'll pull it out. Actually, manually pull it out. Main commands. Mount guide. This Chaco or Pukur. Little bow on it and everything. Look at me hold on to that thing. The silly mount. But it was pretty cheap compared to other mounts they make, so heck yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a silly mount, silly name. Mainly for collectors. I do like getting as many mounts as I can, but it was, yeah. Well, the sun is coming up. How do I turn off the? Oh well. I was gonna try to turn off the yay, South Shroud. I'm actually gonna. I'll talk to him first. I was gonna try to turn off for how to do it. All of the HUD. And I forgot the hotkey for that. Yeah, me too. There are some mounts that are really silly. Have you had a chance to look at the mounts that you can get at words? The Golden Saucer? Well met, adventurer. You're the finest rock and grub this side of. Eh? Not here to fill your belly then? Hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. These woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you have the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across a sylph elder yourself. Yeah. But that I understand. Yes. If you look at all the rewards, there are a lot of cosmetic items. But there are a lot of pets. The non-combat minions, but again, there are also a lot of mounts, and I think one of them is like 250,000 points or something like that. Last I checked, that was I think that may be what it is. No more world on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for Biscaran in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need to cool him off for me. Don't need to go cracking any skulls though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. And does it do the trick? My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Mead-soaked Midland. Oh, he's being a jerk. Yes, there's a lot of things you can do in there. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Hit him with a water-filled tub. Damn. Not because teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. The bastard gets to keep his skin, for now. What a easy, quick mission. Let's do more of those. But only a few. I want to go fight something. Nicely done, Malcazar. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you don't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Alizin. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than the brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. The world can take note of this wisdom here. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Hey look, I get some actual upgrades here for it's been a while. I don't know if it'll actually equip it though, because I don't have a helm. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons, but if you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikern friend of mine, you see, name of Tetarun, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. Not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosia. Well, just what happens, I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named Bensing. You can find him in Hawker's Alley in Limsa Lemenza. He knows everything in the comings and goings of merchants there. Yeah, no worries. I mean, there's so many things you can do in this game. I'm just focusing on the story, and you've already seen... the kids were playing in here and apparently didn't put things in such a manner we wouldn't fall back over. Anyway, yeah, there's so many things to do in here. I've just been playing story, and you see how long that takes, so I could literally spend days in the Golden Saucer alone. I used to really like playing, I think it's Triple Triad. I didn't understand all the rules. Some of them got me, but yeah. You wonder why there are so many people in this location? I know why. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Because this is where the Palace of the Dead stuff is. I think the quest for it is back in Gridania. But after you get it unlocked, this is where you go to actually enter it. Alright, so I guess I'm going back to Limsa Lemenza. What's my... Yes. I think I have that as my return. I know I'm coming up on a dungeon, so... No worries. Yeah, so that is where the Palace of the Dead is. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people. Because once you get one character all the way through and maxed out, I'll go to Hawker's Alley. Then there you have to figure out the best ways to get your other classes and jobs up. And Palace of the Dead is one of the quickest way. Exactly. And I think, like I said, I think that only works up to level 60, and then 61 to 70, maybe more. They have another one in Stormblood called Heaven on High. It's a different one. I haven't touched that one though. Oh, he's right here. Whatever. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, my friend. A Keekern that worked at Druthers? Aye, you speak at Tetraroon. We're related to that Kyokyo room bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Tetraroon up and left limbs not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokyo Root himself. He can be tight-lipped though, I warn you. Let's take this chicken egg with you. Old bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Doesn't like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. God, I must be drinking. I miss drinking of that fool. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyokyo room busy with business. Too busy for blather. Here is a fresh chicken egg. Someone's having fun making a lot of noise. Chicken egg. Kyokyo would love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon. Tetraroon no here no more. Tetraroon leave loves the. Tetraroon go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokyo would forget things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyo Rune. So. Hooray. Come on. There we go. Weinberg. Tetraroon. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I start by asking Aldfoet. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. Yeah? Did you enjoy that? I liked it. Yeah. Some people don't know the mechanics all that well. Yeah. Leviathan's a fun fight. I liked Leviathan. I think it was one of the first times. Wait, it's a forced full group, right? It's 8 people? Is that correct? Tetraroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. He was looking for a place run by his fellow Keekern. I reckon he met the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Yeah, like again, it's extreme trials are where it's at, because when you finish those, then the trial drops. I think it's just one random piece of gear that's actually tailored to that fight. So yes, so in that one. Like for example, the Moogle fight, they'll drop one weapons. I think that's usually all they drop is weapons. They'll drop weapons that have their Moogle themed. They'll look like they'll have like Moogle heads on them. The Ifrit drops fire ones, and Leviathan drops water ones. So take a look at those if you want to get some good glamour. I don't know if they're still powerful for you or not, but they look pretty cool. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Mean something for Tetraroon? Tetrarune, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Tetrarune swore would never forget hearing, but never forget. Tetrarune thank. Good Buscaroon doing good? Good Buscaroon good to Tetrarune. Tetrarune good, miss good Buscaroon. Can I actually put that on? Oh, man. I can go do that. I'm going to go do. Good Buscaroon helped Tetrarune. Tetrarune dead without good Buscaroon. Let's give thank yous. Many thank yous. Tetrarune make Kikrid firewater for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love firewater. You help Tetrarune firewater. You help Tetrarune make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Where are they? Are they all the way up at the falls? Yeah. Dang. Real quick, let's go across and get the Camp Bronze Lake stuff. There's actually an Aetheryte and a Chocobo over here. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to take a detour and go do my level 30 job quest. I'm excited. Have you tried out any other jobs yet? Or are you sticking with White Mage Scholar? Where am I going? Where do I get in? Willow on this side. Chocobos. Okay. Let's do this. And then we'll come back and continue the story. I just want to get this. I think sometimes these job story quests are more fun than the actual stories, because the actual story has so many big lulls in it, like you're seeing now. Gladiators Guild, right? Excuse me. The old day music. Nice. Damn it all, the 7th Hell. This is madness. It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alakan must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Wyman when he said they had influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone could help unravel this plot, it's Wyman. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't after all. Find Wyman, see what he can tell us. Aldous says many things, but he's not a murderer. No worries. Okay, so at this point, did you try any of the tanks or any of the DPS? Obviously, you needed to get Arcanist to 30 to even get Scholar. But I don't know if you were going to just doing that just to get the extra healer, or if you were liking the DPS. There we are. I see you, Wyman. I was wondering when you might come along, Malgazar. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. You ought to know there's no walking away from this. Why would Aldous surrender himself, or what happened between Aldous and Leovold 7 years? I'll do this one. You really don't know, do you? Let's start at the beginning, then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Blood Sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Oldon loves a good Colosseum fight. What better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time, her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. In the end, Mila lost two of the most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold, he tried to go it solo in the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you see so desperately want to save. Though judging from looking in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then. You can't blame me for doubting a man found in the possession of Rhalgr's bile. It's a vile poison. Rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Aldous. They'd go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in Southern Thanlan and ask him direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the old bastard's life, tell him we're even. That I hope it was all worth it. Actually, it doesn't look like it'll take too long to run there from here. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, it will. Dancer is pretty fun. Red Mage is interesting. It takes a little bit to get used to, but don't they all, you know? I've tried them all a little bit. I mean, I know what I like and which ones I don't. So, wait, which gate is that? Gate of Fall, that's what I want. There we go. Like, I've always liked the idea of Dragoons. Even since the first time I played anything that had a Dragoon in it. Look, man, I'm going faster now. First time I played anything with a Dragoon in it was Final Fantasy IV with Kain. And I really enjoyed the idea of just a spear-wielding guy that wears armor that looks like dragons. It's just awesome to me. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff real quick in Little Alamigo. Kind of a pain to get in here. You have to come in like strange directions sometimes. Where is Chocobos? All right. Whoa. Hang on a second. This didn't used to be here. This used to be blocked off. That is nice. I don't have to run through everything all the time. That's a nice little change that they've added. You come here a lot, so I do remember that having to go through all the either you come in this way or you come in this way, and it was like those are the only two options you had. Oh, they're actually of level, so I'll try to avoid them. Okay. So they, as far as I remember, Alamigo only had the two entrances. So that one in the south, directly south of the Aetheryte, they added that, which was fantastic. It makes things a lot easier to get in. Hey, do you remember what level you get the Chocobo as a combat companion? It's level 35, right? If I remember correctly. Cool. Wrinkled bill of sale. You're a fire dancer. You should not be able to see me through that. Yeah. Line of sight. You can't see me? Aw, I lost my stack. It's fine. Give me the thunder. Kaboom. Cool. Okay, so I may have to get up there. Oh dang, everyone's fighting me. I may have to get up there to around level 30 story quests, but I don't remember. I'll look it up when I get out of this fight. I'm hurting. You know what? I'm gonna line of sight you, Bowman. You shouldn't be able to see me through that. What the heck? I don't want to have to use a potion, but I will. It didn't really help me all that much anyway. Okay. Ooh, I'll sit over here and get my health back up. Okay, so it's a quest called My Feisty Little Chocobo. You can do it at level 30. Okay, so I could go do it now. It's not part of the main story quest, it looks like. Yeah. I can't just grab a lot of these guys and take them all on. I have to take them on a few at a time. I even stunned him. Whatever. Oh, this is so annoying, especially when you're in a group. Usually somebody has paralysis when you need to be moving around a lot. So having someone who can remove that paralysis is essential. The healers are usually one of their roles. No. Cool. He's asleep, but he's looking at me. Yep. Do it. Cool. Awesome. Let's see if we can just bust out of here. No, I'm working on that right now. This mission right here that I'm working on is the one to unlock that. Or at least get close to it. I think you have to do another one right afterwards. This is the final gladiator mission, I believe. Here we go. There are a few things that will go out of my way to unlock because of how useful they are. Like again, I unlocked the a materia melding that's very useful, almost essential, I would say, because you don't want to have to keep buying like materia off the market board. It's just ridiculous. Another one is the Chocobo companion. That's very nice to have that. Obviously, it only works when you're solo out in the world, but it's still nice to have a Chocobo companion. Be like, hey, if you like to heal, you can set him as a tank, so he keeps the enemies off of you. As a tank, I'll probably set mine to either. I'll throw him as a healer. Let's make sure I last long enough. Where have you been, Malcazar? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sacrarium. They need to execute him. We must do something. This is poison, is it? You proved the Allergan purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now. Excuse me. Apparently. Hang on a second. It's showing up now. There we go. For some reason that disappeared. There we go. Okay. Back to it. Where am I going? This way. Could be doing those too, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do those right now. That's just grinding. And we're at Highbridge. There's some cool stuff around here. Sometimes it's nice to just take a moment, check things out. There's a reason it's called Highbridge. Good thing you can't jump off. How do I get down there again? I think I have to go to the right first. Yeah, there we go. The Sacrarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... who are you? What do you want? Oh, here we go. Fight. Let's do it. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of God's Amin, and he will be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Malchazar. False scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leah will have spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal, and you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Where did that... Oh, this couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. If the gods are to have the blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy. Like how it sheathes it in nothing. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. I think this is what one of my videos got copyright claimed for, was this song by a company that had nothing to do with it. I had a feeling this spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So as to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Bill and the others need you, Malchazar. Leave him to me. Have you seen any of the Gladiator/Paladin storyline, Hex? Oh man, I'm gonna go kill a kindness of the Alacran. They need you up on the bridge, Malchazar. I'll get there, don't you worry. Ooh, woohoo, yeah. Every single copyright claim so far I put in a dispute, because it's like... One of them was like a 20-second clip from Monster Hunter, which was ridiculous. Again, my company had nothing to do with it. And 2 was a fight where this song was playing back when I was doing the Hall and Novice stuff, the final mission. Are you guys jumping down? Look at me. Damn you. Alright, I'm coming. Look at all of those fighting around me. Red means I can't go there. What? Okay. Well, let's take down... Who's healing? Are you guys healing? Are you guys healers? Here, I'll hit everybody. Oh, dang. That's a bad idea. Oh, it's the big guy. The main dude is the one casting it. Oh, I may lose this one because I did that as like a dummy. Oh, someone's curing me. Never mind. Deal with that mage round again quickly. Yeah, see. I dumbed. And I hit everybody and they all started attacking me. Normal. Why would you? They have very easy now? Alright, man. You have a good one too, Hex. I'll catch you next time. I've never seen this before, where you have to wait to get into a duty. Skip cutscene. I've already seen it. Let's just get to the fight. Now, I'm gonna leave that, I'm gonna leave that Iron Will off, because I don't want to pull any aggro if I can avoid. At least when I lose that, it doesn't knock me all the way back to my my return point, like it usually does when you die. Aw, they hit me with a lightning dot. Damage over time, no bueno. Dang. He's healing him right up. He'll go down eventually, though. There we go. Now I gotta take down this mage. Alright, you are stunned. Gotta get him before he succeeded in his void call. It'd be helpful if we could stop that guy from healing. Alright, he can't be stunned anymore. Oh. There. They brought in some void scent. That's how much they really want Aldous dead. Noah's almost dead herself. We need some heals. Where's our healer? That healer was just shredding us right now. Come on. Finish him off. Nice. One less dude. Dang, so many dudes. Yeah, I'll take a couple off you. Duty failed because... Well... What am I supposed to do? Okay. After that mage goes down, I'm gonna go focus on that healer. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage because this isn't. I've never had this much problem with a story duty. Okay, let's get the kindness first. Such a pain. Right. I'm gonna focus on the big guy. Yeah, he has like no health. What am I doing? This is gonna be way easier after I take him down. No healing for you guys now. That mage will still come in though. Yeah. Well, this should be no problem now. For some reason I was thinking like in every other duty, and anybody that has a name is going to be a lot tougher. I usually leave those guys for last. Who's healing you? The reason I picked you is because you were low on health. I should also be doing my job and pulling guys off of her so she doesn't have to take him on by herself. Some lancers over here. So that. Should have done that in the first place. Aldis. Aldis. You almost had me, Leopold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory. Just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept it. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldis. How does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Leopold. It's over. Like hell as it is. I swear, you'll never know peace. Not in this life or the next. Leopold, no! It's a slow fall. You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go, our comrades are waiting. All the way back at the Gladiators Guild. Get some upgrades. I'll take the chest piece. Hopefully that chest piece combined with that other head piece will be better than the armor that I have now, and I can finally replace these ones that make it so you can't see me nodding all over the place. Let's hope. This is the nighttime theme. Okay, get in there. I'm glad you were there, Malchezair. Without you, I doubt we would have defeated the Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you need a title that befits your prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, the evil may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ul'dah's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me distantly. Aldous, and another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the first swordess permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with their subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I'm known to have this effect on the fair sex. I just said Mila instead of Mila. You're playing too much Hollow Knight. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Mila. Won't ever change. Ah yes, there's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Malchezair. 7 years ago, before my last match in the Blood Sands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom, in exchange for a loss. Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite of that, all that came of it, to this day, I have no regrets. It is a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you'll triumph over any adversity. With that, I bid you all farewell. I don't have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to. What in 7 hells are you looking at? This is the training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand in the blood sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decide your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Alright, so I'm going to take the chess piece. I took the helm on the last one. Yeah. Equip. Looks silly, but okay. Is it this one? Yes. Oh, there you are, Malchezair. Perfect timing. I just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you'd be interested in. Apparently, remember you heard this first from me, the Sultan's sworn elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan's sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, then you had no chance to learn the arts. And the competition to get at the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Ul'dah Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum. Just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the sworn or any other nonsense either. This is a golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers, and regret will be your just desserts. I think they spelled that wrong. I think it was just deserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the Hustings Strip. Find the captain of the Sultan's sworn elite. Gentleman's is his name, and tell him you're just dying to become a paladin. Okay. Where is he? Chamber of Rule. Right. Like the name of that achievement I just got this one time at level 30. Is it just getting one class of 30? Come on. Alright. Genlins. Yes, I am Genlins, member of the Sultan Sword Elite and servant to the Old Dawn Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. Alcazar, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve. If you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. Paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin should be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Seal swords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves the greater good. Do you understand me? Battle arts of the paladin learns what have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan Sword Elite for nigh on these 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan Sworn, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year, we are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor, no, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan Swarm, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Alamico, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flame. Slay the monsters, and give their hearts to the fire. Return to present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and the steel in your blade. I got that spot. Wondering what's going on with the sound. Alright, let's go ahead and head south. Malja Bruisers. Can I do two things at once? Yeah. Did it count? I got one out of the three. What happened to the first one that was killed? I'll take on the bruisers. Only one of those, only two of those counted, even though I killed four. Interesting. We'll get a little bit of credit. There we go. And I got some seals. Okay. Let's go around. These guys, because you have the little alien head and the three, these guys are like elites essentially. Oh boy, no. So I need to work my way around. Behind this guy. They're looking the other way, go behind this guy. Kill me some undead. Hey, no worries, man. How's it going, Zodi? Any more? All right. Feed it. So I can click this thing right here. Boom. When you are in this place, searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. Make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here, you'll be returning to the captain, yes? Give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way, make him a beacon of light. I want to look like that guy. He has some really cool gear. I need to head back to Jenlin's. Going out of our way to do one more thing after this. That's to get my Chocobo companion. Come on. Why are you running around in your skivvies? Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Amigo. Defeat them, return proof of your deed. Here are the Ashkin remains. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true, and your sword has metal. I have no doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That as well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost, you are a paladin now. A custodian of traditions and ancient and noble. Every paladin has no master. The city travels all the lands, and in every place takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You've taken your first steps in a new path, and you've earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of the paladins of eras past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang, you already possess the crystal? And he says given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me? Where is this crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. The crystal you bear is indeed the soul of a paladin, but it is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan Sworn. The man who gave you the soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking these many moons. He is an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the Ildan Sultanate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan Sworn, then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. I dare give it counsel on honor on the paladin way. This soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed, I can speak, by a captain of the Sultan Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan sworn, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our roles nothing more than nuisance. But through reigns, long and short, our forebears and the Sultan sworn have preserved its rituals and traditions, and we are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named a captain of the Sultan sworn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for the honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana in sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me to bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you're able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. 35. Alright. Paladin unlocked. Yeah. Yeah, new attack. Be likey. Alright, I was wondering. Now I have to manually equip it. Kind of weird if I go around this way. Why can't I equip it? There we go, jeez. Oh, and I have to redo my buttons. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the gear set list. Delete. I'm going to add Paladin. Cool. Okay, unlock that, that. Like they reset everything, it's kind of annoying. Put everything hopefully back where I had it. Evoke. Go lob. Left blade, right blade, Rage of Alone. There we go. One does more damage the more health I have. Very nice. And now I am a paladin. Yeah. So this other quest I knew what to do is in the South Shroud. Let's just go through my list here. Okay. Come on. Come on. All the way down to Camp Tranquil? Really? Is that where I need to go? Yep, I guess so. So we're going straight south. Yeah, that's it. Feisty little chocobo. We'll get those while I'm down there too. Later. Guy's trying to kick my butt. This is kind of above my level area. It's like 37, 38, but should be able to walk by these guys no problem. Collect some more marbles. Augie. Go around the long way. Oh, maybe these ones are called stropers. I don't know what I'm doing that for. And then these guys level 30 again. Weird. I'm probably gonna walk right through that. Oh, maybe not. Grab the Chocabo. Alright, and I'm not even going to read it. I just want to get this done. This has nothing to do with the story. I'm just going to fly right through this, get this unlocked. Fun. Lavender beds, don't have to worry about that. Some Giesel greens over here. And then I can buy them later. So in order to use your mount, whenever you use food like the Giesel greens, it like adds to their timer for how long you can keep them out. There are some foods other than Giesel greens that give like stat bonuses, if I'm right. There we go. I'm going to put the Giesel greens right next to it. That way I can do that. I'm going to go buy some more. Be a merchant in town. Yeah. Have a full stack. There, now you're full. Full hour. Yep, that's a quaddle. Alright, so now dispatch bruises where I go fight things with it. Did I just ignore that? Maybe not. Oh, and getting new achievements as well. Level up? Oh, he already leveled up. What does that one? Get his rank up or does kill something nearby? Yep, level 1. So now I can give him abilities. Like I said, I'll probably give him the healer so that he can throw a regen on us, himself and myself. But it's necessary, of course. Yeah. Kaboom! Okay. Let's cut the Lancelot over here. Now I have access to a saddlebag. Another button I have. I don't need this one here. So he has storage for when I'm running around. Wait, what is this one? Well, 30 what? Oh. I have to own my own apartment or estate. No need. I'm gonna get back to this. This will make it cheaper. This will be a lot closer. Come on. Let's do this. And now, when I go to Aleport, it's only 170. All right, come on. Everyone's flying everywhere. Watch, I'll be able to unlock flying. We just don't know how yet. Can't jump over a crate. Donk Hooters. What? Yeah. Gonna go over to this. This waterfall over here and get 3 coral putt whiskers. Oh, that's a new music. Alright, here we go. Let's find the targets and acquire. Look, a hunt target. No, actually, that's a fate. There's a bunch of master squirrels, but where are the squirrel pups? Really? Might as well, I guess. There we go. A bunch of people joining in. This will go a lot faster now. And done. Cool. Now Crow Puppa showed up. Alright. I'm gonna ride a Quirrell out of here. Ah, they paralyzed me because Quirrells do that. Alright. No worries, man. Hey, what is that? I haven't even heard of it. Tetraroon make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetraroon needed? Brought all thingies. Tetraroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tetraroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. It's dodgeball game, eh? Even give me an update. Nice. Tetraroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetraroon makes Buscaroon happy. Tetraroon hope Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetraroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good old Buscaroon. So now I can get back over here and hopefully enough information. Knockout City. Interesting. Try it for free, May 21st. Is it fun? Well, kind of like old school Super Dodgeball. Do you ever play those? Where they had like special abilities and things like that. And of course, it's going to have a little bit of complication to it. If it was just straight up dodgeball, it'd be kind of boring, honestly. You return. Thank you for seeing Tetraroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Here's the firewater. He carried firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old? Bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back here? And it kind of reminds me of Blitzball from Final Fantasy X. It's essentially just soccer. But it was a twist. And it was fun. I liked it. Which is good, because then you needed to do a lot of it in order to get all the celestial weapons. He says to show it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this is a place near to here, a place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Did he just say go see what we can see? Oh, you can do that too? That's cute. Cool. No worries, I'm usually pretty good at spelling. But I have trouble with sometimes, depending on how tired I am, is speaking. Go away, everyone offering. Looking around, checking it out. A chocolate bird plant thing. What a weird mount. Of course. Nice. Get him, Quetzalcoatl. Alright, so I need to go back to Bescaron, and wherever I'm pronouncing it these days. Bescaron. Let him know I ran into some imps out there. Ida and Papalima are just chilling. So there was lots to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans in this part of the 12 wood? First sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone's guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Ooh. Finally used that new shield I got too. Getting a bunch of upgrades, which is nice. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. As a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. Of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. Wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help but put two and two together. But suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him Malcazar, and if he is up to no good, an end to it, and him if it comes to that. Alright, let's go find Laurentius. Oh, he's just here. He could have said he goes outside as opposed to in the South Shroud. It's in this circle right here, so I need to find him. There he is. Did I see him on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. You can't get away from me. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. This little one of the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. But what did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. So they send one dude. How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Nice try. Wait, time trap. Now he's glowy, so it's going to be a duty. There we go. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join the ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, or duty, but in the end it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I loved. Why my actions have put your life in danger too. So you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. Garleans, I brought the Rogadan bastard. All. Or maybe a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or remaking it, as we will Gridania. Tick, 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 there we go. So that's the way of it. Swap your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? Oh, here we go. You there, Rogadan. You stand here at Old Bust's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. You mean to stand against the might of the Empire with this red-belly rabble at your side? Your eyes betray you, words, coward. You know full well the whaler's fear of the wasp's sting. Alright, where are the ads coming from? There they are. I'll wait for them to get close before I engage. After these readers drink your blood, we'll see if they are cut down and burned. Show them what happens to those who oppose the Empire. Bring it on, legless militaries. This is a fight the Scarred once won, and the quarrel wants to fight it. Wow, you scum have no allegiances. Oh man, they're getting all these tribes together. Red bellies, the Whirl Claws. This is gonna be by it. Yes. Oh. I'll stand in front of him. See if I can pull him off. There we go. He did. How has it come to this? Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits approaches at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Lascaran, this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I would like to tell Lascaran. Tell Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Yeah, we're just going to let you walk off by yourself. I'll go tell them. Makes perfect sense. Why not? Oh. Oh. Wanna aggro anything if I can avoid it? No need to. Why are you telling me the current achievements in the area? Whatever, I'll worry about those eventually, maybe. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. Oh, there we go. I just had a word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Lad's had quite a life, you know. Mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gordanians the misery he'd known growing up. The trouble is, protecting Gordania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe he couldn't make a difference. That was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change a lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. The thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he failed to grasp one simple truth. Those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Huh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded the chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Malchezair. The Sylph Elder has been found. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace, as long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gordanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. Bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. He's in an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Totorak, here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Neurexia, walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help out on one. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Ah, Leaf Face. Whoa, 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 hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder one went into Totorak and has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place, fair crawled with nasties, waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice, Imperial ones were chasing Elder One, please. Walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Malchezair, go to the 1,000 Miles of Totorak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and self rests upon your success. Yay, nods. Yay. Back to the game of nods. Now that I'm out of that armor. Okay, so time for dungeon. Good timing too. I didn't know how long it would take here, and I didn't want to be in the middle of the dungeon when I have to end the stream. I'll make it last a little bit longer, but I digress. By order of the Elder Seeds here, the dungeon known as the Thousand Mile Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside, and you were sure of this? How on the Seven Hills do you manage to sneak by? Let's strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Alright. So, right up here you see a little check mark. Means I actually beat that dungeon. So Temptar Deepcroft, Copperfell Mines. I have not done Holotali and Thousand Maws. Holotali is not necessary for story. Thousand Maws is. So it'll take too long. Let's see. Do I have any materia to extract? Yes, I do. Cool. I'm gonna get on out to not waste my Chocobo's timer, because it will be wasted. Oh, come on. As the material you get out of them is random, so I got quick time material just now. It's no use to me as a paladin. I don't need spell speed, but for like really good for casters such as the Black Mage. Potions are useless to me now. They don't do enough. I also remember when I get into the dungeon to actually eat my steak. You get that extra 3% experience. Come on, shouldn't take too long. There we go. Let's get into this. Commence. New dungeon, yay! Well, new to you guys who have never played. As you can tell, this game is designed to take time because they want your monthly subscription fee. And then even after you like finish everything and all that stuff, what they'll want from you then is be like, oh, do end game content in order to get the best gear. That can take quite a while too, because it's not easy. 1,000 Maws. sinking down to level 27. Oh man. Food. Cool. On this one, you need to get these Magitek photocells in order to unlock certain doors. I do want to try to get as much of the map as I can. Yes, and webs will block your way, so they have to bust through the webs. We have a Dragoon and a Bard with us as well, so we know that at least they got the Lancer and the Archer level 30. I know we don't need that Magitek photocell. That one is kind of out of the way, but it's fine. Now there are two directions you can go in here. We're going to go straight south. They hit that guy once, and he was down to half health, and still let him pull them off me. Hooray for Iron Will. Okay. See if they can pull him off me after me just hitting him once. Looks like it. Cool. Yeah, do less damage to me. Or to everyone, actually. See, this was good if there's like a big spell that's going to come out and hit everybody. I can drop that and it'll do less damage to everybody, not just to me. Hurry for tab targeting. That Bard had the same idea. More than two dudes, AoE. Less than 3, not worth it. Okay, so we have 4 magic photocells. If I come through here again, I'll go the other way. So now they use it on the Magitek terminal to bring out this boss. This boss poisons people, so the healer has to be on top of that to either remove the poison or heal through it. Looks like I see I have the poison right now up here at the top. Oh, removed it. Nice. A Quarrel of Nine Tails. Ooh, I'm gonna need on that. That looks nice. Then they When they try to put those in there, he attacks, and they have to do it again afterwards. Because he stops you. And that's the way it is with a lot of other things, right? You're like, I'm gonna use this item to get the photo cell. I'm going to use this and interact with this thing in order to open this door. If you're attacked in the middle of it, you still have to interact after you're done. Can you guys roll on that, please? Because that would be nice for me right now. It's some prison pudding. Sounds delicious. How scary they are. Their faces. Cool. Yeah, I'm poisoned 3 times. Here, I'll help out and I'll take an antidote. Cool. Treasure, copper. So, because we went out of the way and got that extra photo cell at the very beginning, we now have enough to open the next door, and we don't need any more. Come on, guys. Need on it, please. Or something. I'll put it on after this fight. You can't put things on in the middle of fights. You can switch weapons. You can't. Yep, cannot do it in combat. Much better than what I had. Wondering what. Something's targeting me. It's the same sound when something targets you. It's the same sound when a friendly person targets you versus an enemy targeting you. So this one's gonna have ads, I believe. Not only the same as the last one, this one's just a little bit different. Yep, 50%. With some ads. Get over here. Oh, and it also slows people, so their little cooldown is a lot longer. That's not good either. I'm getting all kinds of upgrades. Cool. And now this stuff slows us down. Ooh. know what? For a Rouge, as people love to misspell it that way. Actually a rogue, but whatever. Fleshy pods will explode when you get near them, and when you attack them, and they poison you. So I can try to get them from far away. Break it down. Perfect. See, the Dragoon is a single target guy. It has some AoE, but they mainly a single target. Some DPS they do better against multiple targets than others. I gotta be careful because some of them are hiding around corners. Trigger chest in there? I worry about it then. Oh, is someone starting a fight? Yes. I didn't see a reason to, but I guess here we are. Okay. Yeah, walk right into it. Poisoned everybody. Yep, and the Conjurer is moving that poison. Perfect. The Abacination chamber door. I actually had to look this up. I'm like, what's Abacination? And apparently it's a ritual blinding. Oh, of course. Walk right into it. Alright. Getting there. Yep. Last time. A few spots on the map we didn't check out, but actually it's just in the other hall. If I ever do get this on a roulette, then I'll make sure to go down that way just to finish the map out. Alright. Uh-oh.
Darkness.
Ruin the mood. Mighty Slayer of Ifrit now comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
Oh yeah? Try me.
The dark minions.
All that stands
Sometimes I feel
between
bad.
this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The echo.
Watching and reading these when other people probably have watched and read them already, and they're like waiting for me.
Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must
That's
needs
fine.
come to an end.
Cool, man.
But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
Yeah. I'd almost like done being awake for the night
The
too.
end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Hey, if you're tired, you're tired. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh man, boss time. Alright, here we go. You have a good night too. Get you next time. There we go. Graphius. So there's a lot of fleshy pods around the edges, so ideally we want to be on the inside. There's some adds, of course, that I'll pick up. And then at a certain point in the battle, his tail will become targetable. And we need to focus on that. Yeah, get out of the poison too. Look out, poison puddles. Alright, now we attack his tail. With that tail. There we go. Tail is shattered. One, two, and kaboom! That's the range. Limit break. Pretty sweet, too. Yeah! Cheer! Ooh, what do we have? Okay. Can't read that. put meat on that. And that one's. Apparently, I got a bunch of upgrades. How did I get those? Alright. Oh, real quick. So, over here, when you see this, this is, matches this. When there's a white one, it means that it has full soul spirit bond, which means I can extract. So if I ever see white ones down there, I always hop over and hit that, so I can do that. Leave that duty. Good thing they don't have to wait for me on this one. Why not? Of course, has little glasses. Finally, fresh air. Yep, not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. The little legs. This one is called Frixio. Lowest of these ones of the little solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Yamanal, where is that accursed icon hiding? Ah, it's Nero. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. I shall order that the search perimeter be... Should I order the search perimeter to be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gordanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rama, or I forget how they pronounce it already, will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to some other icon. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that the vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not trust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. God is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. Fair taste it, but at this rate. Though I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, we shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? Man, it's getting hard to read it now. And that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen. Wine doth begin to rise, and it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. These walking ones did for Noxia. One is certain of it. This one fears other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neurexia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Neuraxia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Rama? This one will provide answers. Spinny. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return a little solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. I got to go speak to Buskaran. Buskaron. Buskaronye. Don't attack me. Bad idea. Buskaran's druthers. Oh, you're back. Tell me the silk letter as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Phrixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go tempting fate. Bring over a little solace and secure us peace with the sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Ender both. You've done Gridania great service this day, lad. Earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikern firewater. Hey friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their Triad's Elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. The 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. I'm just gonna teleport. A gift from Walking One Buskaran? A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buskaran and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Yeah. Better feet. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Malcazar. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. My pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperials entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled to Totorak, but that this one had not. And Totorak, a sinister one robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. So the walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Kane Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire of conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from the Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones wanted so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Look at his beard. Jealous. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one will speak against instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with the walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for the chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of Sylphs, Rama's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back to the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to the Horned One and a Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rama to rest. The Sylph's Elder seems very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Wicking Sands and tell Minfili all about it. Fear not, we'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. He honors this ones. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Later. Please wait, walking one, Malgazar. I didn't tell you, Mike. This one has yet to give a walking one a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of this one's trust. Oh. Third crystal. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before walking one returns to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touched one. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania. These ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched one. Busy work. Did it not count? Do I really need to be on the spot? There we go. Okay, so they're like purple tinged, the ones that have been tempered by Rama. They're tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. Oh, come on. Still did not understand. A new loading times. Ah, but it's Malkazar. I want the meeting with the sylphs. Message from the sylph elder himself, if I may. The sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rama. So long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources toward tackling the more conspicuous threats of our security. You have done this great nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of Gridanians, I give you my thanks. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the seventh dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello, Malcazar. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papalima returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in no large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of the one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Okay. Well, dang. What is this dungeon? Okay. I do end up having to do that as a story location, but not anytime soon. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Malcazar. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Oh. Voice acting? Ah. Alphino, I'm given to understand that the matter of Rama has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you expected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in the recent days. Oh, you haven't. Nor have I, alas. Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldezian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Well, why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Later, I guess? Dang. It is good to see you again, Malcazar. Everyone's here. Well, Thancred isn't. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Rama from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time, bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. Thanks, Y'shtola. It is as Y'shtola says, unless we know the minds of these tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed, So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda, who is a primal of the Ixa who lived near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Whether there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys, or he's still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. He's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. My floating shield. Is there something else back there? Beg pardon? A man named La Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Askians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Eek! I do a really good Tataru eek. Tataru! A sylph. Anilan. At long last, this one finds walking one Malkazair. This one is most dependable of these things. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help with walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Hesitant. Getting there myself. I have to go back into the solar to talk to her. Ugh. Yes, Ataru is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of the Eorzea are beginning to unite. Malkazair, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Malkazair. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks their realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. Do not take too many precautions. Be safe. Back to Ul'dah. Excuse me. Getting late. Stream's almost over. 20 more minutes ish. I didn't get anything new, did I? Didn't think so. Excuse me. The Masked Man. You are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Memphilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Keekern. It can be a cruel mistress. Do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. That fellows always starve for customers, and he no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Well, let's go check it out. See how much more we can get done. I'm back to Highbridge. I've already been here, but they do make you go to a lot of different places more often than once. Interesting how that doesn't glow during the day. Oh, there he is. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger well, it may help you learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nodfall began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the Night Endless Beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my adventure started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick to it. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, my business is to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. Masked man? I thought I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about them, go and ask other merchants. Buy something from me, but I won't let you. Multi-loquent merchant. I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of my imagination, but little's known about him otherwise. Okay. Absent-minded merchant. On the trail of a masked man. I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all about all I can say, little though it is. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Keycurn raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. So, essentially, useless. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Huh. Say that again. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Keycurn raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye on the market out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. In 2 seconds, you got some information. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over Athal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. You're a masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Keycurn appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It'll be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? It's a cool windmill. Oh, excuse me. Axebeak? Yeah. Axebeak's around. Okay, up there. That's where it is. Use the smoldering coal. Clip through the wall. Oh, I got a new ability. I should put that on my nice. This is a nice crowd control. So any enemy that hits you and is not immune to slow will get slowed when they hit you after you use this. It lasts for 6 seconds. Is how long this button lasts, but the slow lasts for 15. So it's really good against like regular mobs, and it makes it so that a knockback and draw-in effects, most of them are nullified. So if there's something where I'm having issues being knocked back, I can use that and it'll stop the knockback from happening most of the time. It's not like a chance thing, it's just that certain creatures who have that as an ability to draw in or knock back, they're just not affected by arm's length. Alright. Back so soon. Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? This scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses dangers ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? The Alamegan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Old Ah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much to help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while I have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I hope that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. Something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you my best. Good thing I already have that teleport. Like a mountain here. Why yes, Hihibara is my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him, it's just that... Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen him. I'd recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. Must warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Well met, adventurer. I am Gieselbert, head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I. You get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. Thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. You tell me what's brought you here, I might be as I can link. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I've been in the outlook for a mall to the south here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they're like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Let's go deliver some tea. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that, a masked villain? Hide among the refugees, like as not. My compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there, are you an Amalja? No, then carry on. Ah, that sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What, a masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 fulls tall, and has the face of a lizard, and I don't give a mummer's fart. Maybe Yayazuku will have some information for me. There we go. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't make out whether it was a man or not, but let's say it with that mask and the robe. But assuming it was a he was talking about some Alamegans. But sure, he was one of them. Alright, I think after I turn this one in, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Get myself in the sanctuary here so I can re-earn some of my rested experience. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have a lot to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Let's grab the quest, and then we'll go to that. Ooh. Ah, that's that same type that'll cover the feet too. So it says right there underneath level 25 near the top. Cannot equip gear to feet. So I have currently a total of 70. If I put that on, leave me 83. It's still a lot stronger. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coined is the talking Ulda, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger. If not as tangible. Common purpose. That purpose is, of course, to the liberation of our home from the Garleans. Thunderbolt belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Okay, well, that is perfect timing. I'm going to go ahead and end that stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. If you did enjoy what you saw, please throw me a follow. It helps me out, and it is free to you. I will be uploading this video to YouTube. The name of the channel is Malkazair. I do have the schedule night, which was tonight, 8:30 to 12 a.m. 8:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. Arizona time. It is currently 12:01. I do play and record Final Fantasy XIV on that night solely. Any other streams and recordings, such as my Hollow Knight recordings, I do as time allows. So again, thank you all for watching, and everyone have a great evening.